Hey guys, my name is Chris Peck and I'm here to show you some of my favorite comic book covers. Just a little bit about myself. I am in my late 40s and I've been watching YouTube and seeing a lot of people that have been throwing up their favorite comic book covers. So I figured why not try myself. Now this is just my personal collection. I have very little that I've gone online and bought. These are just books that I've collected over the years since I was maybe about 10 years old. Now that I'm rapidly approaching 49, going into the 50 territory, I figured why not just show off some of mine. So I have 10 comic book covers that I really like. I'm not going to say that they're particularly my favorite, but they are ones that I really do like. Maybe later on I might pull some more out. A lot of these come off my wall in my little man cave, I guess you can call it. I may show that one of these days. You never know. But we're going to start out with just 10 comic books that I really enjoyed over the years and the covers that I really liked. Like this first one here, the What If number 31. It has Spider-Man if he hadn't lost his cosmic powers, just the dark backing and him with the power cosmic still going up against Venom, and you see Doom on the ground. It's just a very neat cover. This came out in 91, I do believe. And it's just a very neat cover to me. I really like it. Now this is the second one. I don't know if y'all can get a good look at it. This is the New Warriors number 40. It was the beginning of the Star-Lost saga. A pretty good read. You see Nova. In the background, everybody else is in black. It's just a very neat cover. His color against the black and white, it's just, it makes a very dynamic cover, and he just really pops off the cover. So this is just the second one. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Derek Robertson did the cover work on this one. Now we're going to get into an older comic. I came across this one not too long ago, actually. This is Classic Illustrations. This actually is from 1955. And from the old radio story, War of the Worlds. You can tell it's not in the greatest condition, but I saw this cover and I just had to have it. It's a very neat cover. I think it gives really good justice to the radio program. And I did a little bit of research on it, and like I said, it did come out in 1955, and Lou Cameron was the one who did the cover art here. And just one of my just favorite covers. I just love this cover. Now the next one is a little bit of an iconic cover. I had to get this. One of my favorites. Nothing too dramatically special about this cover, but the story behind this comic, Action Comics 592, where the bad guy Sleaze kidnaps Big Barda and makes her perform in, say, some less desirable videos when afterwards he catches Superman, and they're going to perform in these videos also, but thank goodness Mr. Miracle is there to kind of save the day. It is a pretty good cover, all things considered, but I think it was more the book itself that appealed to me over the cover, but I still do like this cover just a little bit. Now, I was a mark for Iron Man for a long time, and this one is, I really like this cover. It is Iron Man 216. It's right after Tony Stark gets the first new design of the armor. Brody's in there. And they're coming in re-entry from outer space, and he's trying to save them. This cover just tells a complete story all by itself. You really don't need an explanation to know something dire is going on this cover. And I just really do like this cover. Now this next one, I don't think anybody that collects comic books not going to have a lot of introduction on this one. Oh yeah, the symbiote costume, Amazing Spider-Man 252. Off the classic cover, they reimagined it, did it with the black costume. Just very stark. I love the backdrop on it and then the city. Neat little thing here, both of the cover artists, right here above the barcode, they had put their name almost as in graffiti on the side of the wall. And just a fantastic cover, and this is one of my favorites. Now the next one, from Victor Shade, it was during the 30th anniversary of the Avengers. And I just really, really do like this cover. It is the Vision. I know it's a little hard to see it, but this is just a fantastic cover that I have always appreciated and liked throughout the years. This came out in actually 1993, and it's just a really good cover that I've always liked. So let's go to the next. The next one, again, other people will recognize it if you've collected a comic book for more than a hot second. Todd McFarlane. We do know Spawn #1. Fantastic cover. I love the green on the black and the purples. The little bat down underneath his chain, I'm not sure about that, but it's all right. All in all, it's a fantastic cover. And it was the start of something new and fresh in comic books with Image. And it's just an iconic cover, and I love this thing. Now, the next one is, I don't know why more people don't talk about this, because I think it's one of the greatest covers out there. It is from 1993, Secret Wars #10, and when Doctor Doom is going up against the Beyonder. This is just a fantastic cover. It is telling everything you need to know what's going on in Doom's little mindset right there. He's being trashed, but he's still Doom. He's never giving up. The backdrop is fantastic. The deep reds, the oranges, and just his armor and pieces all around him. It's just a fantastic cover. And the last one I have today is, I was a Spider-Man geek, I will admit it, but I was looking forward to this cover for a very long time, and in 1987 I finally got it, which was Spider-Man and MJ finally getting married. There were two different types of covers on this one. You see the one that I have with him in the Spider-Man costume, but there's also one with Peter Parker actually in his tuxedo. I have it also, but it's put up. And this one I actually have on my wall. But I think the reason I like this so much is because as a kid, I always liked MJ and Spider-Man. Now, you know, everybody says, well, what about Gwen? Okay, I liked Gwen too, but I just thought that Spider-Man and MJ were the two. And I think that was just from the years that I was collecting the comic books. And when they finally pulled the trigger and had them get married, it was fantastic. So these are the first 10. If you like this, just let me know. I may do some more if I get some positive feedback. We may go into some storylines and stuff like that. Whatever you want to do, just give me suggestions on what you would like, and I will try to do it. Work willing, I will do whatever anybody would like to ask, and we'll see where we can go from here. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everybody has a great time and just enjoyed the covers as much as I did. Thanks a lot, guys.